Hey everybody, this is Mr. Walsh, and I am going over how to do metric conversions by looking at the metric conversions worksheet that we gave you. And so you'll see here on the top is a reference for all the metric prefixes and their abbreviation and their power and their numeric value. So let's get started on doing this. Now, the way that you do metric conversions, or the way that I showed you how to do metric conversions, was to use the Zork. And the Zork has specific steps to follow. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to use that. So the first step, and I'm just going to abbreviate. So you're going to find the number, the power that you start with. The second step is to find the power that you end with. And then you're going to subtract those two. You don't have to worry about it being positive or negative. You don't have to worry about that. Number 4 is determine which way to move the decimal point, and that's based on the Zork. Okay, and then 5, you actually move the decimal point, and the last one, 6, is don't forget about the units. Okay, so we'll follow those 6 steps getting to all of these conversions. And there's a lot of them, so hopefully by the time we get through them all, we should be good at following these steps. The funny thing is this says convert the following to kilometers, so we know that. I'm going to bring this up, okay, so that we can do this. This says 1,600 meters to kilometers. So meters is the unit here, 10 to the 0, so that's going to be 0. I'll write it above here. And we're going to go to 3. Kilo is 10 to the 3. So we find the difference. The difference, I'll circle it here, 3. And then which way are we going? We're going up. We're going up the Zork, so that means we move the decimal this way. And so now we actually do this. Notice the decimal is already in here, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 1.6, and you can just write all those zeros in there if you wish. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to go from centimeters to kilometers. So centimeters is here. That's -2. I'll write that over. And then kilometers is still 3, right? So we're going from -2 to 3. Okay, so the difference is 5. Okay, and so now we figure out which way to go. Okay, again, we're going up to kilometers. So we're going to go to move the decimal point to the left. And now with a problem like this, we don't know where the decimal, well, we know where the decimal is because we've taken math, but we don't see the decimal. So we have to move the decimal over 5 spots from here. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have one more. We have to create a 0 there. So that's going to be 0.02050. That's moving the decimal 5 spots. And then we add the unit kilometers. I guess I forgot that, but unit kilometers. Okay. So now we have megameters. So mega is here, 10 to the 6th. So this is 6th. Going to kilometers is 3. The difference is 3. Okay. So now we're going down. So we're going to move it to the right this time. So, and we move it 3 spots to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And so that's going to be 1033 with the unit kilometers. Okay. So now we have millimeters. So milli is here, -3. Kilometer, which is 3, so the difference is 6. I'll just put it off to the side here. I know it's hard to see here. Let's see. So we do -3 to 3, and that's 6. So we're going from where we started here, milli, up to kilometer here. So milli is up, so that means we move the decimal to the left. And how many places do we move it? We move it 6. So again, we don't see the decimal, so we have to put one in here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 0. I always put a leading 0 in before my decimal. It's good scientific practice. So then that's 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5 kilometers. Okay, so now we're going from meters to kilometers. Okay, so meters, that's the unit. There's no prefix. There's only one letter here, so that's the unit. So we're going to go here. That's 0 to kilometers, which is 3. So we're going to go from 0 to 3. That's up. Okay, so again, we move it to the left. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, move it to the left. And so that's 20.099 kilometers. Okay, and then lastly, it's the same conversion that we did. Okay, so we have meters, which is 0, kilometers, which is 3. The difference is 3. Okay, 0 to 3, so we move the decimal, so we're going up. So again, we're going to move it to the left. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 0.499. Okay. So now let's get in a little closer and do part 2 of this thing. So now we're not given a specific unit to convert to. We're just saying we're going to go from this unit to this unit. So now we have milli to centi. So again, same process. This is -3. We're using the chart up above. Centi -2. So we have milli to centi. So we're going up. So we're going to move the decimal to the left. And how many places are we going to move to the left? 1 place. So let's see. So we'll go here. Boink. So we get 1.0034 centiseconds. Sounds like a weird unit, but that's okay. Okay. So now we go centi to milli. Now, if you're really insightful, you'll probably guess that this is the opposite of this. This is milli to centi. Here we're going centi to milli. So this is -2 to -3. So again, the difference is 1. But now we're going from centi to milli, so we're going down. And so when we go down, we move it to the right. It being the decimal point. So we're going to take this and move this to the right. So this is going to be 0.5 millimeters. Okay, giga to mega. Gigagrams, this is 9. Mega is 6. Okay, so this is 3. And one of the things you can do is you can say, look, I'm moving down. You don't have to use this if you kind of know the chart. So I'm going to move down. That's the way it is. So now with the Zork, with the Z, we know that we move it to the right. How many places? 3 places. So we're going to move this to the right 3 places. 1, 2, 3. And so this is 421.01 megagrams. Okay, so centi to milli, -2 to -3. The difference is 1. Okay, we're going down again, so we're going to move to the right. So we get 1.2907, right? So we move to the right 1. Okay, so mega to giga, this is 6, this is 9, the difference is 3. Okay, and so now we're going up, and so we move the decimal to the left, 3 spots, 1, 2, 3. So this is 5.6004. Okay, nano to milli. Okay, so nano is -9. milli is minus 3, so the difference is 6. Notice I don't care when I subtract if it's positive or negative. I just want the difference between the two. I'm trying to make this process as straightforward and as simple as possible. Okay, so that means, let's see, we're going up. We move the decimal to the left. How many places? 6. So we go 1, 2, and then because we don't have a lot of space or any more, we got to make some zeros. Okay, so we're going to add 4 zeros, and we get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 9, 7, 6. Okay, and now we do the same thing on this side. Okay, it's all the same stuff, and the process should be hopefully the same no matter what you got. Okay, so we're going from centi to micro. Okay, centi is minus 2, micro is minus 6. Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, the difference is 4. Again, not caring if it's positive or negative. And we're going to go, and so because this is down, we're going to go to the right. How many places? 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to create a couple of zeros in there. So that's going to be 36 point, sorry, not 36 point. It's going to be 36,4,500. Okay, milli to no prefix. There's no prefix here. You got to be careful. If it's just one letter, there's no prefix. So this is minus 3. This is 0. So the difference here is 3, and we're going to, let's see, we're going up. So we're going to move the decimal to the left. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we got 1.2025 liters is the answer. Okay, so now we do kilo, and this is, you have to be careful, this is just meter, no prefix. There's no prefix in there, so you got to be careful of that. So we're going to go to, with no prefix is 0, kilo is 3, the difference is 3, and because we're going down, we're going to move the decimal to the right, and so we do 1. And then we don't have any, we have to create a couple of zeros here. 1, 2 zeros. Make sure that the decimal gets put in the correct spot. So we're going to go 2, 5, 5, 0, 0. Okay. So micro to milli. Micro is minus 6. Milli is minus 3. So the difference is 3. Okay, I know it's hard to see my writing. Okay, so, and again, we're going up, so we move the decimal to the left. And because there's no decimal here, it's assumed to be here, so we're going to move it to 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So that number is 756.900. Okay, keep going. 2 more to go. Centimeter to kilometer. Centimeter is minus 2. Kilometer is 3. The difference is 5. Okay, so we're going up. Move the decimal to the left. And there's no decimal in this number, so we're going to assume that it's here. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the left to get 2.68000. Okay, so we have kilometers and deci. We haven't, this whole sheet, we haven't even seen deci. Okay, but whatever. So this is 3, this is minus 1, so the difference is 4 now. Okay, and we're going down, so we're going to move the decimal to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to create all these zeros here to make sure we have the right place. And so it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? Okay, so there it is. How to use the Zork to do metric conversions.